What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy, Some. Hit the keys. Here today with 7 more freebies for you guys. It is the season. We're almost at Black Friday. So we're going to see a ton of different specials, free plugins for a limited time only, or new plugins coming out. Make sure if you guys do like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. But let's go ahead and get right into the freebies. Some, hit the key. All right, guys, so the first free plugin that I have for you guys today is an oldie but a goodie, and it is only free for a limited time only. It's called Synth Master Player. When you open up Synth Master Player, it is going to look like this. It comes equipped with over 2,000 different presets, and it's got effects on deck. So I'll just play a couple of different presets, and then I'll play what I put down for a beat or whatnot. It sounds like this. We'll go ahead and pick a different sound. So it's got a bunch of different categories. You got mallets, you got arpeggios, you get all kinds of stuff in this, you know? And then you get like different drum patterns, bass patterns, flutes, just all kinds of different stuff. I put together some keys with a little flute, and it basically sounds like this. So again, it's not a bad little plugin. It's definitely got a nice, good sound. It's got a bunch of good effects that you can use. I would recommend checking this one out while you got the chance. And the second free plugin that I have for you guys today comes from Sign Factory. It's called Crux. Crux is a free electric bass. I do have one question for y'all, Sign Factory. Why come your GUI looks so big? Why can't I shrink this? I mean, I'm on a 4K monitor. I can't get it any smaller. Maybe it's user error. I don't know. Needs to be rectified. But overall, it's a pretty solid little bass. You get 4 different presets. One of the presets sounds like this. So it doesn't sound bad at all. I'll go ahead and play that with what else I had going on as well, so you can just hear what it sounds like with some melodies. So not bad at all. The third free plugin that I have for you guys today is only free, I believe, until the end of the month. It's called Urban Puncher. So when you look at Urban Puncher, basically what this is going to do is give your drums a little bit more oomph. So you have a few different controls here. You can control your punch, your dry wet, your saturation, then you can add this destroy knob as well. And then you have this output right here, so you can add a little bit more to it as well. This is what the drums sounded like before I threw Urban Puncher on there. All right, now once I turn the power on, it sounds like this. So you can hear how it makes the drums sound so much more present. So now let's go ahead and see how that sounds in the beat with that bass guitar and with those melodic pieces. So I'm gonna turn it off and I'm gonna turn it back on just so you can hear the difference. And you can do more stuff to it, like you can turn the saturation up, you can turn the destroy up, you can turn the output up, all that stuff. So you can basically use this to shape your drums how you want and make them cut through the mix just a little bit more. All right, guys, and the fourth free plugin that I have for you guys today comes from Freak Show Industries. It's called Pocket Dimensions. When you open up Pocket Dimensions, it is going to look like this. It looks wild like every other Freak Show Industry plugin and just does some weird stuff. With this plugin, you can either pay them for the plugin or they give you the option to steal the plugin. Y'all already know I stole that, John, but you can donate a little bit of money if you want to. With this plugin, it just does different stuff, like gives different kind of stutter effects, different kind of effects. With this, I feel like you do have to automate the XY axis on whatever you want to do. So you'd have to record and automate it in, but it does do some weird stuff, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and push play and then you'll hear what it's going to do. So again, this is what the beat had sounded like with everything playing. All right, so now if I start moving this thing around on the XY axis, it's gonna make things stutter, flanger, it's gonna add all kinds of different effects. So as you can see, just pushing down on it real quick, moving it and tapping on it, gives it that effect. So this is really good for like turnarounds or switch ups or stuff like that. You can do other stuff. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't know what none of this shit does because it's Freakso Industries and they don't even give you a clear explanation of what anything does, which kind of makes it cool, makes it interesting, makes you want to learn. But I've only had this for a little bit, so I haven't really got to dial in too much with it. But as you turn on more effects, it's going to lock these knobs into place and, you know, it's just going to change the way things sound. And so the longer you hold it down, the more it makes this effect go. You have rate and def down here. You have attack and release and all that stuff. I mean, this really, it's a nice plugin just to mess with, in my personal opinion. Just to play with. If you are looking to do some sound design, you probably could do that to get some interesting sounds, or even with your beat, if you're just looking to get some turnarounds and stuff like that, it's really good for that as well. And the fifth free plugin that I have for you guys today comes from my peoples over at Electronic Sound Labs. It's called Atmos 3 Lite. When you look at Atmos 3 Lite, it looks like this. I have not used any of the previous versions of Atmos, so I can't tell you which presets are the same, which ones carry over, any of that other stuff. I do know that they have chorus and delay on here now, which changes the way it sounds. So this is basically what one of the presets sounds like on this. So what's cool about this is obviously it's a piano and it's layered with different atmosphere sounds. So if I push down some chords, but it's got a bunch of cool sounding stuff here. So, you know, I guess it's got 5 different presets. Here's another one. So just some nice sounding little pianos with that little atmosphere or texture, whatever you want to call it. Obviously I could take the chorus off. I can turn the atmosphere down. What's also cool is that I could just use the atmosphere. I can turn the piano down. So you got some options there as well. You can turn the chorus back on, you can turn this delay on there, and you can get it to sound like this. So, you know, pretty solid, you know, not bad at all. The 6th free plugin that I have for you guys today comes from Sample Science. It's called Singing Bowl Renaissance. When you open up Singing Bowl Renaissance, it looks like this. This may not necessarily be my cup of tea, but I did want to bring it up on the channel because I know, you know, people from all kinds of different genres and stuff like that do watch the channel. So this is kind of what it sounds like. I mean, it's going to come equipped with 20 different presets for you. So I'll go through a couple of the presets for you. We'll go ahead and hit some of these drones up. I said we're gonna hit up a drone, then I went to a pad. But here's what one of the drones sound like. But again, it's just, you know, a singing bowl, you know, so if this is what you need, I would recommend grabbing this as well. And the last free plugin that I have for you guys today comes from Kilohertz. It's called Dual Delay. When you open up Dual Delay, it is going to look like this. Basically, the way that they describe this is that it's like a delay that wants to be a reverb. And so I get what they're saying. Basically with this delay, since it's kind of like a dual delay and it's delaying on 2 sides, it's kind of more similar to a reverb, even though obviously reverb and delay are basically brothers or sisters, whatever you want to consider it. But it just gives it kind of a unique feel. So it kind of gives it a big reverb and a delay feel at the same time in both your ears, which is pretty nice. So this is what this flute sounded like without the delay on there. So now once we turn the dual delay on there, it's going to sound like this. I already know it has some delay on there. It sounds kind of crazy. I already know. Don't kill me for this one. I apologize. So if you can listen to what it's doing, it's delaying in both ears, but it's getting wider like a reverb as well. So again, reverb and delay are brothers or sisters. They're definitely family members as far as effects go. But this is pretty solid. It does some pretty good stuff. I'm sorry, I probably should have demonstrated it on something else, but you know, it is what it is. So, all right, guys. So that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you guys could get something out of this list. I feel like there are some solid things here that you can grab. Make sure if you guys do like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell. So every time we bring you guys a new video, you could be the first to see. Appreciate you guys' time as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
All right, guys and gals, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so every time a new video comes out, you can be the first to know. Let me know what tutorials you want to see next in the comments, and see you next time.
Some, hit the key.